good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It is Courtney here with another retwist video. As it's very clear you all are loving these, as opposed to the first two retwist videos I posted. Make sure you check those out. This client is much further into his lock journey. He's actually a year into his lock journey with me, and as you can tell, they are mature, and I'm excited to just show you all what they're looking like. So we're going to start with moisturizing before we get into this retwist. Yep, so we're back and moisturizing his locks with a very lightweight whipped butter that melts down like an oil. Y'all know I stress this so much. To prevent product buildup, you want to make sure you're using light products that melt down. I'm going in and clipping his hair up, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, this client does have quite a bit of dandruff. We've been kind of working together to figure out changes in his diet that he can make and all of that good stuff to help mitigate it. But if you have locks and dandruff, you already know that it can be very hard to get the dandruff out. So we've actually already scheduled his detox that we'll be doing next time to get a lot of this dandruff that's kind of stuck in the locks in the back. We'll make sure we get that out good next time. So this client always gets palm roll, and he started with coils, so we're just making sure to twist to the right as always, using again lightweight products and clipping them down so that we can stretch them out. Up until this point, every single appointment for the last year or so, he has gotten a style, typically barrels going to the back, and it's really helped him kind of leave his hair alone. It makes it easier for him to moisturize it, and it's allowed his locks to mature a lot faster than I've seen in other people who tend to not get styles. But I recommended that for his first year appointment that we would give him a break on the styling, really to give his scalp a break, because styling can just cause unnecessary tension, as well as to give him a chance to see his hair out and, you know, just give him a glimpse into the future of what his locks will be like when they get longer and he's able to wear them freely, more confidently. So he really enjoyed it. I've seen him since taking this video, and he really enjoyed having his hair out. So I would encourage a lot of you as well to switch it up. You know, don't always do the same styles. Don't always get a style. Obviously, there are different steps that you need to take to preserve your retwist if you do not get a style, but I do recommend kind of switching it up from here and then to give yourself a break and your scalp a break. Now, many of you experience dandruff. I get a lot of questions about dandruff as well, and if you look kind of closely into my client's scalp, he actually tends to have little small patches of hair that are shorter. Now, this is because his dandruff is also coupled with itchiness. Not everyone's dandruff is coupled with itchiness as well, but his does, and we're working on breaking the habit of scratching with his nails so that he doesn't cause any breakage at his scalp. And that's another reason why I wanted to give his scalp a break from styling as well, because it can make it more prone to breakage when you're scratching, especially if you're scratching hard. Now look, y'all, I know I mentioned it in the last video that I was not going to share the products until I made a specific video dedicated to my favorite products. And I'm going to just go ahead and spill the beans, y'all. I'm working on my own gel, and I really want to release it soon. But if you know anything about releasing products, as I have a natural hair care line, so I know all about it, it can take a while. There's so many things that goes into releasing a product, and I want to make sure that I'm releasing a very high quality product, because all the rest of the products that I've released in the past are extremely high quality, and I want to make sure that we hold up the same values, the same quality. And so in the meantime, I will actually drop a link down below to the product that I use on my clients. I was not going to share this because I wanted you all to wait to use my product, but I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all in on the product that I'm using, and I just hope that y'all, try mine out when I release it. I don't want to hold out on valuable information that people could be using in order to maintenance their locks, so just go ahead and check the description box for the product that I use on my clients. Now, I do also use a couple other products depending on my client's hair texture and kind of what it requires, how dry it is, and things like that. I'll supplement and also add other products, but this gel that I'm linking down below is just good for mostly all textures. So yeah, I'm not going to hold y'all too long just rambling, but I am just going in and kind of mixing the two products, mainly the gel that I linked below and a butter. I also occasionally use the comb to help me retwist as well if my client has any loose hairs that need to be tamed, or if the hair in front of the lock, as in the hair on the root, is kind of long enough to twist a couple times. You see here I'm using the comb retwist method right now, really to keep it clean, but I kind of go interchangeably back and forth between the comb retwist and just retwisting with my hands. Again, I'm just making sure to clip it down, and I make sure, especially when my clients are keeping their hair out, I clip it down very securely so that it can be stretched and their retwist can last a lot longer. I've been noticing that my clients, even when they don't get styles, if they tie their hair up and take good care of it, their hair still looks good when they come back in 4 weeks later, even though they didn't get a style. And that's always good to see. So I actually thought I had more to say, but I don't. And I'm not going to sit here and ramble, so I'll let you all enjoy the rest of this retwist. If you have any questions below on things I could explain a little bit more, definitely leave them down below, and I'll be responding to your questions with answers, as well as preparing for another dedicated video to answering you all's questions as well. So feel free to leave them all down below. No question is a dumb question, because we all have much to learn when it comes to natural hair. I'm still learning, you're still learning, we're learning together. So I'm along on this journey with you all. Just feel free to lean on me as a resource, and I can't wait to continue to bring more content to you. Enjoy the rest of this retwist, and I will check back in a little later. So that's all. He is all dry. His retwist is done, and it's looking really good. I'm going in with a light oil spray to give him some shine, and it also has a really good scent, so I'm going in with that. All of my clients love it. I can link that down below as well. And yeah, so that's all. These are 1-year-old locks. They're looking really good, exactly what he wanted, so he says. And yeah, in this clip here, I just asked him for permission to kind of go in and trim off a lot of like little pieces that were just straggling on the ends of his locks, and a lot of times it just gives the appearance that they aren't as healthy as they are. So as soon as you trim those little pieces off, they immediately look healthier, and as you can tell, we're all done.